college football week 7, DraftKings Pick 6. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I cannot believe we are at week 7 of college football, and we have a ton of awesome games this week. Even though last week, it was one of those weeks that didn't look that great, man, ton of upsets, which was a lot of fun. But this week we got some awesome games, and we'll get after it. We got 3 picks for you here for DraftKings Pick 6. If you do not have that account, make sure you download DraftKings Pick 6. Use that promo code CashKeg if you're a new Pick 6 customer. Play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits guaranteed. It is that easily. And again, once again, thank you for DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Let's talk some picks. Let's get after it. All right, DraftKings Pick 6 is up on the board. We're going to do the Saturday game slate here at noon Eastern time. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different game times you can slide into. This one's going to be Saturday noon. I'm just wanted to say that early as we go through and pick some of these out. So again, we have 3 picks that we do like for the Saturday game. Found some value in some of these, and we'll talk about each and every one of them. First one we're going to go to, I really like this projection. Anything under 100 I like, and we're going to go Phil Maffa. And this 96.5 rushing yard projection, we're going to go more than this. This is just too low. He is going to be going up against this Wake Forest team that are ranked 99th in the nation in rushing yards allowed at 168 a game. This last game he played against Florida State, he had a ton of work done, 25 rush attempts that game. Some of these other ones where he got there, didn't really do much. This one 118. He had 10 rushes that game against App State. And then if we look at week 4 when he played North Carolina State, where he had 107, he did that in seven rush attempts. This one did 25. I think he gets easily over 100 rush yards here. We're gonna go over 100 rush or over 96.5 rush yards for him. Second play we're going to look at here. We're going to go over to one of the games I'm sure a lot of people are going to watch, and it should be a lot of fun. The old Red River rivalry, we got Texas and Oklahoma, and this one should be awesome. And we get Isaiah Bond here at receiving yards. Ewers should be back this game, and it should just be hopefully a lot of offense in this. 62.5 reception yards here, again, in this rivalry match. And if we look at on the Oklahoma side, they're ranked 78th in receiving yards allowed at 218 a game. And I see last 3 games, 103, 75, and 74. And he does it in big chunks, right? He's the deep threat in this offense. And if we look at week 3 here against UTSA, he had 103 yards on 5 catches, 5 for 5 here. This here at week 4, he only in 75 yards. He only caught 2 balls. He got there 2 for 3. And then last week against Mississippi State, he had 6 targets, caught 5 balls for 74. So 62.5 receiving yards just feels a little light. He could probably get that in, maybe a deep ball or 2 long shots and clear it. But he's going to get things in chunks for him. If we look at a couple of these games, these ones right here, 51 and 56 yards were his long catches those 2 games. So I like Bond. Take the top off the defense there at Oklahoma and get a couple balls here. So we're going to go more than 62.5 reception yards. Then the third pick we're going to go to, we're actually going to go over and look at receiving yards for this Georgia Tech and North Carolina game. We're going to go Malik Rutherford, and we're going to go more than 63.5 reception yards for him. Going up against this North Carolina defense has been pretty disappointing all year long. They're ranked 113th in receiving yards allowed, giving up 257 yards. Just a ton. If we look what he's done the last 2 weeks, he has played 113 and 76, and I think they'll continue to get him the ball through the air. Pretty high target share overall. He has a 27% target share. Eric Singleton's at a 23%, so he leads the team in 27% target share here. Now they do run the ball quite a bit, 54% run rate, but when they do pass, you know, Rutherford's going to be one of those guys that they do look for. And I think he's going to have a pretty decent game here. So we're going to go more than 63.5 receiving yards for Malik Rutherford. Again, if you don't have that DraftKings PICK6 account, make sure you download it. Use that promo code CashKeg, and new PICK6 customers play $5, get $50 in PICK6 credits guaranteed. And also, you'll be eligible for a free month of our elite subscription service over at dailyedgesports.com, which gets access to our PICK6 tool that we have built. And we have it for college football. We have it for NFL. NBA is just around the corner. WNBA is in its finals. I don't know if you watched game 1, but it was awesome. Just a lot of fun and a lot of tools that we continue to build, and DraftKings PICK6 is one of them. So with that, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. We'll keep knocking these out. Hopefully your screens are green. Let's get after it. Deuces.